There she is.
We are down on the Bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, Coon, you slow bastard.
If he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force. And if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually
Come on, Gibson.
Pass rush in that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Wilson trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete.
That should have been a catch. Fuck that guy.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. He's going to let it go again.
Good as a punt.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Ain't nothing there.
He's going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back on 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
14. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson. Completion good for 14 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. The Saints at 4-3, a game over 500. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Got a man
What the fuck?
And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big-time
He did. He just did it behind him for some fucking reason.
4 yards. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back.
Hell
make
yeah.
sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a psychological advantage, isn't it? A penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
To throw is Wilson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd.
He was open.
Wilson.
Come on. Oh. No, come on. That was a pick.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
I tried. He just stood there. I fucking hate this game. Bail out.
Team booms it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that throw behind his man, and he missed it incomplete. This defense for the Saints, they were very strong last week.
There's a little bit of Brandon talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3
Motherfucker got stuck.
2nd down.
From an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Pretty decent game.
From the Saints here on 3rd down, next defensive back on the field. Here's Wilson to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
That's on me.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're going to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
takes it at the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. He's got it to Gibson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's my fault.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Boy, 30 more yards and another 1st down. Now a give, running left is Harris. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Wilson.
Come on. All you had to do is throw it over. Get the automatic 1st down. There we go. I drew it up just like that.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back. Drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
When I talk to these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you
don't want to hear it.
Assignment football for defenders, and that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through.
What do you mean? You didn't see that bullshit touchdown you got? My guy was right in front of it. Should have been a pick.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Give me that.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Anthony Everett picks it, and the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Open man is Galladay. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little
That was a good call, ref.
As the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, Wilson, fucking terrible.
Not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
That was a good call. Yeah, I drew that play up like that.
Is 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson.
Oh, this fucking...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Saints are going to take over once again.
Had him open.
25-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it.
And he got hit while he threw it.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And 5 in the secondary now.
I would do anything for you to never fucking do that again.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I blame that on that loud fucking screeching sound you made.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. It's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Wilson. He's going to sling this deep down.
Come on, Wilson. God. That's not me. I hit the button. He just can't make the fucking throw.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces.
If I would have lobbed it, your guy would have caught up.
Out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Madden, fucking Madden is saving him. Okay.
Again, Wilson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd and 8.
His defense is going to have to finish the job. They're still in second.
Dak was terrible.
But so far, an absolute total effort.
Dak was terrible, yay.
Stretch the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down.
Obviously, this has not been a bad
Let it come.
So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. 33 yards that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Hell no, he wasn't open.
There, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the
What the
fuck? And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, he certainly did a nice
Wouldn't
job.
throw it.
They're extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Elijah Moore, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants get a late score here.
He just wanted it more, yay.
The 1st half. Boswell good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Is that Russell Wilson?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Hey, can we go to that kind of bit? No?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense, as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Play action. Now Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
What is it?
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little
How much is it?
advice. Just throw it down.
Oh, fuck, they actually found me?
If you're absolutely sure,
Fucking toll roads.
use your running ability and try
That shit should be against the law.
safer way.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson.
That should have been a fumble.
Shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
So first
That's Anderson. That dude's 6'4".
They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going in.
I don't even know how he caught that.
You changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Shotgun handoff. Wilson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Oh, how many times Madden gonna bail you out?
And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it, took off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe even been a defensive tackle with the ball, but not in this
All right,
case.
Madden. Come on now. Can't play you in, yay.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Shit don't make no sense, but all right.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Andre Sisco. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. Man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, you maybe try to get him out.
Think about it and think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence unless you're pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. There's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive.
I don't want to hear it. You see what kind of throws Wilson doing?
To get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over, and they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
You didn't forget.
They're sort of seeing themselves
He lying.
spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
Well, I'm out of the pocket. I'm out of the pocket. Come on.
We kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Wilson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, for the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, giving him a chance to try to get something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
Who the fuck was he throwing to?
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's fielded at the 34. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about
No, gotta go more than 5 yards.
Ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw held no
Good.
shot.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
He fucking missed them.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Wilson.
Pick the ball off.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. He was looking for his tight end.
They made Russell Wilson really realistic.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. He's been on to this part of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
Luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you.
Okay.
You didn't jinx him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Here we go.
Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. To throw is Wilson. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Shepard, he's going to sit on this one, and it's a touchback out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
McCaffrey on the counter. Tyson Anderson there to get him down defensively.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. His throw caught. right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. They go read option with Wilson. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing is Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the side. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. The 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. looking return set up here.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Deep ball there on second down, they were lined up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Wilson. And now here's another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point attempt here still to come. Now this one was over a while ago as they just held on to their big lead. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance. Rejected by the ball. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is. And understandably so, not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New Orleans, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And next week, they get to stay home again as the Los Angeles Chargers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year.